Alright, hello and welcome back to another episode of the Theo Johnson Player Career Mode. We're kicking off with Season 2 today and hopefully getting up at a new club by the end of the episode, but I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, uh, we're kicking off with Bradford once again. I did have an offer from Watford at the end of last season, but I didn't accept it in time because I'll show you in a second. They did send me at like 6th of June, I think it was. So it was a few weeks ago now, and I just didn't respond to it in time. Where is it? It was here somewhere. Have I just completely scrolled past it? I have. Yeah, it's at the very top. But yeah, I had on the 7th of June. I had an offer from Watford, and they actually had a really nice offer for me. And I kind of wish I'd accepted it now, but I also want to see who else would come in for me, which is why I didn't accept it. But it does mean that we'll have to play the pre-season matches, I think, depending on if we get picked, of course. We'll have to play the pre-season matches with Bradford. But that's okay, I guess. It's not the end of the world. But anyway, I just want to apologise as well while we're here for the lack of uploads over the weekend. I was quite busy sorting Christmas stuff out. And I apologise as well for the TLC predictions stream not occurring. I just didn't feel like playing the game, to be honest. And every time I do try and play it, it just crashes anyway. So I don't know if there's really much point in me continuing that prediction thing. I may try it again in the new year with the Royal Rumble and all that, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. But anyway, I'm also sorry for not uploading this in about 3 or 4 days. I need to try and get on the grind with this realistically. I think my consensus in my own brain is to try and get a season done per month if I can help it. Like in real life, I'll do a season within that month, and then I can do like maybe 10 or 11 seasons before a new game comes out or something like that. I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see. But anyway, we're going to kick it off with some training. We're just going to go with the... we're not going to go with the last session because it hasn't saved over. We're going to have to start from scratch with our training. We'd actually grow a lot from training, to be honest. It'll be more in-game kind of stuff. Like, I don't know if we're like a potential player or what, or a promising player, whatever it's called. But it doesn't look like it. I want to try and work on my free kicks a wee bit. I want to try and get to take free kicks at the club I ended up at. And it's not that I don't like Bradford, I just think I've outgrown this club already. If you saw some of the performances last season, you'd probably tend to agree. But simulate this and see what we get. We've got a little bit of growth. We are 77 rated as well, I should add. We managed to hit 77 somehow in the last season. I thought we were only 76, but we're actually 77. We're going to sim forward a little bit, see if we get any transfer offers, see if we get anything going on here. And if not, we'll be heading into our first pre-season game against Kayserispor. And I'll show you the other teams that participate once we get to that game. So last year we won League 2. We managed to get Bradford City promoted to League 1. But if I could help it, I might not be a part of it. But I guess we'll wait and see. But the other participants in this tournament, we've got Kalmar, Kayserispor and Denizlispor in this group. And in the other group, we've got Wisla Plock, MSV, Duisburg, Turk Gucu, and Gostepe. I have absolutely no idea who half these teams are. I'll only recognise them from last year's Bradford City Career Mode, if I do recognise them. But it's taking place in Turkey, so it's understandable that quite a few Turkish teams will participate in. Are we in the squad for this? We are. We're going to get started anyway, even though we've asked for transfer requests. I'll even show you in the squad tab that we've put a transfer request in. We've been approached by Brighton. We haven't yet. But we might get approached by Brighton. And if I remember correctly, they're a Premier League club. And at this point, I think I'd rather be sort of Championship level rather than Premier League. I think I'm in another season just to try and like sort myself out. And they're actually in the Championship. So it might be a move we make. I guess we'll have to wait and see. If they do come in for us, if they come knocking, we might let them in. I don't know how long we get to accept the offer is the only thing. I may just accept it in case I don't get any other offers. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, what we are going to do first is we're going to play this pre-season match. You can't really... Well, I mean, we could sim it. Is there a way we can sim it? We can sim past these and then move on to the start of our season, wherever we end up. But I'm not going to do that. It gives my player a chance to warm up. It gives us some extra games to play. And hopefully we'll get some good ratings out of it. We're still legendary as well, I should add. If it gets annoying to the point where I just can't physically play, I may switch it back down to world class. But at the moment, I'm actually enjoying legendary. It's just the defensive aspect of any, well, I say any team I join, but the team that I play for, obviously, Bradford City, they have been awful in defence towards the end of the season. So we've got a couple of things here. Obviously, we won the Golden Boot last year. 48 goals in League 2. If that doesn't tell you that we're too good for this club, I don't know what will. We'll probably do the same sort of thing in League 1, I think. But anyway, we've got a couple of things here to read about Theo Johnson, so we'll read them and then we'll head into the match. Theo Johnson believes his future lies elsewhere and has submitted a formal transfer request to the Bradford City board. There's plenty of speculation as to why the 70-year-old striker has reached this decision. Some observers suggest he's simply unhappy with the club, others that he's not impressed with the club's level of ambition, which is actually more accurate because there's not a level of ambition here, I guess, at least within the defence. Perhaps more likely would be that he believes he's undervalued at Bradford City, could secure more to contracts elsewhere. Undervalued, if anything, I'm overvalued. But sure. Theo Johnson submitted a transfer request at Bradford City, alerting a number of clubs interested in signing the 17-year-old striker. The news comes as a blow to Bradford City, as Theo Johnson is regarded as one of the club's top players, and one who will be difficult to replace should the club allow him to leave. Well, Watford in for us already. I didn't actually respond to their offer because I thought it would carry over into this season, and it didn't. Want away Bradford City player Theo Johnson today moved a step closer to leaving the club after Watford made an offer for the talented striker. Theo Johnson submitted a transfer request earlier in the window. Bradford City's manager won't stand in the player's way despite being reluctant to lose him. We've got the fixture list and we're going to kick off against Carlisle United, who also got promoted from League 2. And then we've got Theo Johnson in demand. Theo Johnson's agent has revealed that Valencia want to sign us. That would be an interesting one. I don't know if I'd move to Valencia, you know. Maybe after another couple of seasons perhaps, but not yet, I don't think. I think I need to improve a little bit more before I go overseas, in my opinion. Anyway, if an overseas club comes in, I'll probably reject it just now. And then maybe go there later on, if that makes sense. I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, Theo Johnson's agent has revealed that Valencia have approached Bradford City in an attempt to sign a prolific striker. That's something that would never happen in real life. He finished last year as the league's top scorer with 48 goals. Valencia's representatives were non-committal when asked about a potential move for the 17-year-old striker, stating only that it's no secret that Theo Johnson will be one of the most valuable prospects in this transfer market after his performance last season. At this moment, we are looking at several options to improve our attack, and given his recent form, it would be silly for us to rule out being interested in him. Once again, guys, I'm sorry if my beard catches my microphone. I do need to shave, but I'm also trying to grow it at the same time, so it's a difficult decision to make. But anyway, I don't even know how it's catching my mic. It's not even close. It's not even remotely close to my mic. Anyway, whatever. We will continue on with just playing the pre-season friendlies for now, and we'll see if we get an offer after this game, or maybe down the line. I'm hoping we get one before the actual league season starts. I'm going to move before the league season starts, and I should mention as well, I won't be playing any league games in this episode. I'll just be playing pre-season games. And if I move to a club and I don't play the preseason matches for them, and it just puts us straight towards the league, that's where I'll end the episode for today. So we're going to be playing preseason, and then following that, we will just be, I don't know, doing whatever. Hopefully signing for a new club, but hopefully making an impression somewhere else. But if we have to stay at Bradford City for another season, I don't know whether I'll laugh or cry, unless we make some really good signings. But anyway, we're going for the 5-3-2 as per usual with Bradford City. We should know this by now. 4-2-3-1 for Kayserispor. And we'll get into it. I think if Brighton do come knocking with an offer, it'd be dumb of me to refuse. I think. I should have accepted the Watford offer, realistically. But I wanted to see what other ones I would get at the start of this season. And I also thought I would carry over. I don't know how long I get to accept these offers in career mode, player career mode. How have I lost points for that? This is ridiculous. There we go, more like it. Let's get into the game anyway. I ain't wasting time.
To watch. Many think he's on the verge of leaving the club, but he starts this game live on EA.
Yeah, link to Brighton and Hove Albion. Intriguing. That's something I'll probably make. Oh, I wish it could have been to Watford, because I think Watford have some better players. Although I guess Brighton have a good team as well. But they must have got relegated to in the Championship.
I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we have
Didn't waste any time, we get straight in to this first pre-season friendly, and I want to make an impression here. If Brighton are going to sign me, I need to make a good impression in this pre-season match. I can't be fucking around. I don't know how good Kayserispor are. I don't know how good any of these teams are. I don't know what to expect out of these pre-season matches. I don't know whether to expect to get beaten like 4-0 each match, or whether to be winning 4-0 each match. Obviously, as per usual, it depends a lot on our back five. Also depends on me in the scoring end as well.
Looking for the angle, pulls it back.
Managed to pull it back and everything, but I think I went too far with the run.
In the right place to cut out the pass.
I probably did go a little too far. I probably should have knocked it into Novak earlier. It might have been 1-0, but you don't know unless you try. That's a great pass if it's onside.
Options in the middle.
And it is onside.
An attack full of promise.
Great tackle, and it won't go for corner. It's not even travelling fast enough.
Space on the
We might get the best of Kolov. I can't read this guy's name on the attack. Let's read the defender's name that was taken on, but it takes too long for me to try and read that and continue the attack. Sakura is at position, as is O'Connor. That's reassuring. I kind of want to move to a team that won't use 5 at the back. I feel like Brighton is one of those teams that will, but I think Brighton is a good move. I think if we fire them, or help fire them, back into the Premier League, if they come in for us, I think that might be the way to go. I was thinking the similar thing with Watford. I think I'm probably at that level. I know I've only played one season, but I'm at that level where I could help a team into the Premier League. Then again, I have just lost possession very easily there. Although I did have 3 on me, so I don't know, I guess it's your call on that one. So basically, this episode is going to be pre-season games, getting prepared for the next season, and also deciding whether I want where I want to go. First of all, whether I want to go there. So I guess we'll see. If Valencia do come and make an offer, that'd be interesting. It depends on the offer they make, but I think I'd probably decline it at this point.
And the emphasis is on creativity.
I don't want to be one of those like players who has one good season somewhere and then suddenly moves to a massive club and then flops. I want to like get my talent ready, and then maybe if I do well at Brighton next season, maybe I have a couple of seasons at Brighton. I don't know. I don't want to be moving every single season. I want to settle at a club for a couple of seasons maybe as well.
Looking for an opening.
I don't know. It's a lot of me just planning inside my head. And obviously if you guys want to give your opinion as well, then you're more than welcome to. I'll also put this out right now. I won't be staying at one club for the whole career mode. I don't know if I can physically handle another season at Bradford City, let alone a whole career mode there again. I did this. I literally picked Bradford City just because Theo Johnson managed there, and it's kind of a logical step to start with. That's not where I am to pass.
Cook.
Oh, yeah. Try and get some space here. I'll just shoot it, honestly. Shoot it again. There we go. You keep trying if you can't get it in first time. I think that's Cook there with the goal. Not 100% though.
Well, here's the replay. It's a really good passing move in the build-up, but as good as the move is,
not really big in the general scheme of things. Of course, it is a pre-season tournament, but I mean, it is a goal, and it is for us. I'm not really sure if we should be in the lead against this team, but I don't know how good they are, so we'll take the lead and we'll be happy with it.
Also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
Callum Cook scoring Bradford City's first goal of season 2.
1-0 then.
Question is, will I score a goal at this club before I move on? I was considering having a couple of seasons here, depending on how the first season went. If the first season went really well, I would have had just one season here and moved on. If it didn't go so well, then I would have had maybe 2 seasons here just to improve a little bit more. but it went incredibly. Even when I switched to Legendary, we still put in the performances.
Mensah.
And by we, I solely mean my player. Defence is a little bit... I mean, you could ask for a little bit more from the defence, but they're not... I don't know. It's a difficult situation. They're not the highest quality anyway, because they're Bradford City.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here.
That's not the player I aimed at. So if we could reroute that next time, maybe to the player I did go for there, that'd be wonderful. I know there's two players in very close space, so I went for the one that wasn't with the defender, but it's okay. We have to play it off the pitch. So I mean, easy life, I guess.
But this has been a struggle for him up frontly.
Yeah, he struggled to get the ball in the right areas. I think you can put that
down.
down
Got a bit of a struggle as well. We need to be proving ourselves to Brighton.
But he's also not
Because they're potentially coming in for us.
Not making the right runs. It's a poor performance, really, and probably a major factor why they're losing, Derek.
Not necessarily. What do you call it? Not necessarily let the world on fire, but we need to try and get something out of this match. I think for this episode as well, I'm gonna just try to kick it through to me. That's not gonna work in a million years. You need to try and pass it around a bit more. There we go. Big brain.
High quality defending.
Everything's getting cut off. I feel like I've got one of those shocking games, and then Brighton are gonna be like, well, actually, maybe not. Maybe he's not the one.
Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level.
But no, in all seriousness, I think for this episode, I'm going to put the thumbnail as just me as in the Bradford City stuff again, and then keep you guys guessing. Although if you're literally watching about 10 minutes in, or even 5 minutes in, I think the guess is probably quite obvious where I'm going to go. They've scored. I'm not surprised. The back five is so fucking leaky. It doesn't amaze me at all, or surprise me, or anything. It doesn't really give me a reaction. I don't really care, to be honest. The pre-season tournament. It's the one time of the season where I'm really not bothered about the result. It more or less kind of was at Hornby, but it's not the end of the world if he doesn't want to dive for it. You know, if he's supposed to jump in the air after the ball's past him, that's up to him. I mean, it's his choice. And if the back five just want to let Alibek through, I mean, I can't stop him, really. It's like they can't stop the player scoring. I mean, it's up to them, really, at the end of the day. I'm just curious how they'll do once we do leave. If we leave, obviously. There's no guarantee that we will leave. It's more a hope, really. I pressed A immediately there. I don't know why he's taking a touch, and I don't know why I've lost possession there, because I did press A as soon as I got the ball. That's an interesting one, that. I'm a bit of space up here if you want to play it. No, you don't. Okay, cool. No, yeah, cool. Yeah, that's the service I'm getting here. If I get better service than that, Brighton, I'll be happy. Anyway, it's a goal apiece at half-time here in Turkey. I have absolutely no idea what stadium we are at. It says we're the home side, but obviously we're not. So, in the what do you call it? In the description, I don't know what stadium to put here.
What can he produce in the second half?
I've absolutely no idea what stadium to put. If I know the stadium, then I'll put it in the whatchamacallit in the description. But if I don't, then I won't. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. I've got Denizlispor 1-1 with Kalmar. We've got Wisla Plok 1-0 up, I should say, against Turgucu. I have absolutely butchered these names. And Gustepe 1-1 with Duisburg. Or Duisburg. I have absolute idea. Work on being more aware of your positioning. Work on sucking this middle finger, mate. I'm going to be out soon anyway, so I don't really care about you. Manager feedback. 3 shots, 2 on target, 37% possession for Bradford City. 3 shots, 1 on target for... what other team name? Kayserispor with 63% possession. It's great that I remember their team name and everything, isn't it? Right, let's just move on to the second half.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other.
I could bring in such a fucking sum for Bradford City here, and they could actually build a good squad to try and push the championship if they wanted to. But I don't know if this game has got any brains. I don't know if it'll make any good transfers, or if they'll just go for another. Like, look, stick with the back five that they've got. If they, I just want to make this clear now. If I move on, and they don't sign anyone in my role, or they don't sign another defender, or anyone, I'm just saying I don't think they're going to survive in League 1. I think I'll be straight back to League 2 for them. And maybe as my career winds down, maybe I'll come back to Bradford, you know.
Crossing opportunity. Excellent passing.
Finish where I started, kind of thing. I guess we'll see down the line. It also depends if I keep going with this career mode, because to be honest, I don't want to say it too early, but it's kind of, I don't know, I don't really enjoy career mode this year as much as last year. I know it's fun still, it's just, it's not the career mode itself, it's just the gameplay, which kind of just pisses me off.
Well, time will tell, Derek.
Go on, Novak. Ah, you little moon. That's why you involved me in the attack. Right there, no, I'm joking. I was that position. Novak did a good run. Although it was straight at the goalkeeper, you have to admit. Corner anyway. If we were to leave, would we be able to score one more goal on the way out, do you think? We'll have to wait and see. Substitution for Bradford City. We've got Evans coming off for Cook. And we've got Mensah coming off for Celik on the Kayserispor side. Getting a bit of space here. Make it look like we want to get the ball.
Corner played into the box.
We don't really care about it. Oh, who was that? It wasn't a million miles off. It was Richards Everton. Beat the defence in the air, but unfortunately the bounce just took it over the top of the goal. That could have easily been 2-1. But not to be on that occasion. Oh dear. That wasn't the greatest of passes by the Turkish goalkeeper. I don't know if it is a Turkish goalkeeper, but a Turkish side's goalkeeper.
Manuel Fernandes. Mudat Celik.
Went around well. Close the gaps, guys, and maybe go on one player separately at a time. Richards Everton and O'Connor running into each other there. And it's going to result in the goal, I think. Yeah, I mean, like, it kind of spoke for itself there, the way that the defence worked. I don't know if there's anything I can do personally to kind of, like, change how the defence do this shit, but Richards Everton and O'Connor were literally hugging each other on the man. It was a great block by the other O'Connor initially, but it's tapped it, well I say tapped it, it's lashed in really past Hornby. And if they keep Hornby, honestly, they might as well just get their League 2 fucking shit again. Ready again. Ayala puts Kayserispor 2-1 up. It's hard to care though, because it's a pre-season tournament, it's a warm-up kind of thing. Sikora coming off for 24? Who's 24?
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current
probably
state of affairs.
Staunton or something. I thought Cousin Dawson maybe. Yeah, still here it is. Did Hassan move clubs? Did he get out while the game was good?
Forward effectively.
Don't blame him.
Well, that's the kind of
Oh, bro, he's not even tackled me there. I don't know how I've lost the ball. Exactly, that's what you want from your defender. My defender's doing that.
Wilfried Konga.
I'm just saying now, if they get a third, it's over.
Ayala has it.
There's no guarantee that defence will be any better at Brighton, but I'm assuming as a, well, obviously he started Premier League, but as a Championship club now in this career mode, they'll do something. Yeah, it's, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm just really not shocked at all by the fact that we've got a third, because this defence is so awful. The keeper, just, I don't think he has hands.
And he had choices of what type of finish to apply.
I mean, what sort of save attempt is that?
Lovely goal.
He could try and dive for this. No.
Oh, to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room.
Give him a watt ball, I apologise. This mic picks up a lot. Aka makes it 3-1. Kayserispor. And I know it's only a pre-season trophy, but if things go like this in the league, I think we could probably forget trying to get survive League One. And because I don't think we're going to make a push, I want to be a team that pushes for promotion and league titles on whatever division they're in, more or less. I don't want to be in a team where we're having to survive relegation, and if we go down, that would be awful. My career, you know, as a personal player. Like, what is that touch? We'll never know. I wonder if anyone else has left the club
Celik.
before I decided to. I mean, that would be the big
Conga.
money move from this club,
Mudat
if and when it
Celik.
happens.
Delightful pass.
I'm really hoping it happens. This is diabolical for my defence.
Lennon. And it goes! The lead just
I like
gets
that to
bigger.
match quick the game.
Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, here's the replay,
No, sorry
Derek.
about that,
I
just
love a
sneezed.
ball into
But,
the box.
yeah,
You know that.
obviously,
It's a beauty. And he gets
ready to
up
leave.
for the header. And quite frankly, it's a lovely finish.
This game and this
Brilliant
club.
goal.
Well,
I
let's have
don't
another view
know.
of that goal.
What to say? Oh, Brighton aren't looking at this match and then thinking, well, if he's not playing well now, will he play well for us? I'll just like figure out from the rest of the season, or from the rest of last season, how we're doing. But to be fair, I haven't had a lot of opportunity this
Well,
game.
if there
So.
were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely
Well, to be
they
fair, when I
now
have had the ball,
been
I have
removed.
lost it. It's not the greatest thing to look at. Just pretend there's a Brighton scout in the crowd.
Well, just
That's
couldn't
the
keep
ball that's being played by my team. And we are 4-1 down because of it. They're trying to play it into
Johnson.
people. I'm not really sure what the need is for that, but
And options in the
they're
centre.
trying to get a goal back. They might, yeah, okay.
Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
I think we may have lost our first pre-season match. And honestly, if Brighton come knocking after this match, I'm going. I am not sticking around here. No offence to Bradford City or anything, because I do like Bradford City a lot. It's just, when I don't control the whole team, apparently, it just goes to fucking dog shit. Which
Cook.
shouldn't be too surprised
Johnson.
about, really.
He's using his strength to good effect.
I mean, you can play it back off to me. Oh, I fucked it.
Alert
I mean, I
defending.
don't actually remember making that touch, but I guess it just happened. Right?
With feet Conga. Ayala
It
has
does what it wants. And this will be a 5-1 because they can't close the gaps. And Hornby can't save. Okay, it is a block. Fair enough. Oh, why you're happy, mate. 4-1 down. I'd be a lot more mad if this was league competition or cup competition. But because this is a pre-season, there's no need to get too mad. O'Connor coming off for Ismail, and Aka coming off for Campanaro, or Campanaro. I don't know. I tried with that name, to be honest. Some of these names are hard to pronounce, alright? I apologise if I butcher them.
Comes. And no nonsense defensive clearance.
I've got to run
Can they
that.
do something positive on the counter attack? Do they have the
Of course, of course, they got centre back there. What the fuck is that strategy?
Promising, but nothing coming from it.
I should be looking at the bloody thing at the bottom. I know, but like the map
Celik.
thing. But like, what sort of fucking strategy is
Pass
that?
Easy on the eye. Just needs to stay calm. Very alert
That's the
defending to put a
that's the
stop to
weirdest thing I've
chance.
seen this game. That's actually one of the weirdest things.
And 5
Where they have
minutes
like
to
the
go.
back four, they've all come forward apart from one who just sits near his goalkeeper.
Conga.
That's so weird. And they're going to make gap for someone to go through, yeah. Yeah. It's just a demolition, to be honest, and I can't wait to get out of here. I know my performance today has been shit, but I can't play for a club I don't fucking like playing for anymore. It actually is getting on my nerves. I know we're in pre-season, but it actually offends me how this defence works.
Or do you go for power? Well, he certainly wasn't messing around, was he? Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. It's a really lovely finish.
If we play another game at this club, I'm
Well,
tempted
they've
to
been
just
poor
fucking
all day, Derek, and you sense
control
there's
the whole
gonna be
team
a
myself
rocking in
and
that
see if I can
dressing
do a
room
better
after
job.
the game.
Probably can't, but you never know. Probably anyone could do a better job than the AI right now.
A glut of goals.
You know what,
It
honestly,
is.
Kayserispor are the
And
best
only
team in
2
the world.
minutes remaining here.
Kept Theo quiet.
Johnson.
Although I can't really get loud. Look at this. There's 5 people on me there. I've got to get out of that situation with no or little to no support.
Moving forward effectively.
And my team are like dead intent on crossing it in, but they don't make the cross into the box.
Really good block.
It's alright though, because it means basically that I have justification on wanting to leave this fucking club. It is going to be harder, obviously, at Brighton because they're a championship club and they've got better defenders and
So the corner
better
played into
everyone,
the
I
box.
guess. In general,
Not on the
actually.
target.
Yeah, I'm
Space was
tempted,
at a
obviously.
premium, though.
It's the best I'm going to get this game. It's the only chance I'm actually going to get outright. I have to take that undershirt off. In fact, no, I'm just going to keep it on, actually. Like it. I prefer it to the t-shirt. Are we going to get another chance? It's not. It's going to go to a Kayserispor player that's going to play it on midfield. Oh no, okay. Might get one more attempt here. Never mind. I forgot who I was playing for a second there.
Cook.
Cook, do you want to maybe push for a
They need
goal
to get
here?
tighter here.
No,
And
you're just going to
there
run
it is,
to
the final
nowhere.
whistle.
I will.
Not
Yeah,
what
cool.
the home
You know what,
fans were
honestly,
hoping for before
I'm not
a goal was kicked
surprised.
Today. Defeat for them.
Yeah, and it was the nature
I'll
of the
bet you as
performance
well.
more than anything. They just
They've had
never
5
got
shots
out
on
of
target.
second gear and were dominated all over the park. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in that dressing room right now.
Well, as we run the rule
I
over this man's
just can't
work,
wait
positive after
to
positive.
get out of Bradford right now. If
Well,
this
he
is the
played
fucking
well,
state, they're getting
scored a goal.
relegated.
What a good performance from him.
Straight relegated. All the work we put in to get him into League One is going to be torn apart by whoever. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. If I leave, it's not my responsibility anyway. So I had an awful day out, but yeah, I don't think anyone had a good day, to be honest, on our team. I had one chance, which was right at the end of the match with a header, and I fucked it completely. 9 passes that are short, 6 passes medium completed, failed 2 short and 1 medium, 1 key pass, a failed cross, a key dribble, out of position once, lost in possession a lot, and 1 header. So I don't really, you know what, I don't care what the manager has to say. You will hold the ball and bring others into play. Playing as an attacker is more about just scoring, about more than just scoring goals. Would be great if I could read, you know. It's about keeping possession in the final third. This is something that needs improvement. Short passing has been very successful, and work on being more aware of your positioning. I just don't try to read so fast. 8 shots, 3 on target, 37% possession for us. 9 shots, 7 on target with 63% possession for Kayserispor. Man of the match for us. And you're taking the fucking pisses at the centre back. 8.3 for O'Connor. I don't know how, but he's a miracle worker. How's he done that then? He's not even won all his tackles. He's okay. I guess he's got good and everything else. Whatever. You know what? Fine. We got 7.1, but I honestly, I just don't care. Hornby got a 4.3. That's inspiring. I don't know how he's got a job as a goalkeeper at all. He should be cleaning his fucking flats or something. Window cleaning maybe. I don't know. 10 for Aka, he was the man of the match for Kayserispor. We had 9.2 for Alibek as well, 9.2 for Ayala, 8.1 for Çelik. We got run over by a Turkish team here. We got 9.1 for Kanga as well, can't miss that one out. But yeah, the Turkish team ran over us completely here. And please, Brighton, if you want me enough, you will sign me before this next match. I do not want to play the next match. Is there a way I can injure myself? Is there any possible way that I could like hurt my leg or something? Please, please, no. Oh, fuck's sake. I tried to stop it straight away. Hold on a minute, here we go. Say I've accepted a bit. No, I like Valencia. Like, I wouldn't mind going to Valencia and everything, but I don't want to go there yet. But if I don't accept this, I have to play another game at this club. You know, we'll keep it on the table. I guess we'll do the next game. keep the offer on the table, and we'll see if anyone else comes in after. Obviously, we're saving over here, keeping progress, even though I don't really want to remember what just happened there. I can't believe I'm saying no to a Valencia offer though. But it's my I just don't feel ready for this. I've got to reject it outright. I don't feel ready for that step yet. I don't feel ready to move overseas. I should have accepted it. You know what, honestly, it's fine. I'll just watch my career go down the toilet. Bradford security signing. Oh, who have we signed? Why is it me? I've been here a season. I carried last season. I got you guys up to League One. Why am I the new signing? I thought you actually had a new signing there. Fernandez goal inspires Kayserispor to victory against Bradford City. I'm glad I hasn't said the result because I'm not going to go for that again. Fernandez grabs winner against Bradford. Theo Johnson's quality performances. Theo Johnson's been putting in some great performances lately for Bradford. He's emerged as a real leader in games. Club and fans alike will be hoping he can sustain this level over the next part of the season. I hope I'm not here for any part of the season. I was really hoping that would be a Brighton offer. I'd accept it. I'd be on my way, but I appreciate the faith Valencia having me at this point. But I just going from playing in League Two against Morecambe and Grimsby to going against Barcelona and Real Madrid, I just don't think that's a realistic step. Did we sell O'Donnell or something? What the fuck? Like, why have we got Hornby in it again? Give me a sec. Who's left? Is anyone left? I'll recognise if anyone's left by some names. No, we have got O'Donnell still. He's still here. Who else? Who else have we? Hassana's gone. I can't see where because it won't let me search individual players. Who the fuck is Connor Shanks? I mean, he must have been on loan last season because I don't remember seeing him. We haven't signed anyone yet. This is a club with a lot of ambition. I haven't signed anyone. Sold an actual decent right back. Is there any big clubs in League One that I should be scared of if we do a start season here? Not particularly. QPR in League One? Fair enough. Alright, anyway, let's just stop wasting time and get this next 90 minutes of hell over. They're going to play a 4-2-3-1 wide. That's what the game thinks they're going to do. We're going to be playing the 5-3-2 that seems to be working so well. I haven't seen a problem with it yet. You would know if there was a problem with it because I'd be yelling. I am the wall. Oh, prove it, Sam. Like, you've not saved anything. Do this in the game. Don't do that in the game. Oh, okay. Maybe he's just naturally shit. It's way more fun with O'Donnell too. Yeah, don't forget it. I won't do it. This is way more fun with O'Donnell to do.
Cameras trained on one man. Many
Sheffield United move. Am I just getting
fucking
fucking interest from everywhere?
Live on EA TV.
I'm going to be a highlight before each game. I've got Brighton last game, Sheffield this game. We'll end up bloody having, I don't know, Arsenal next game or something. Watford again the game after. Who knows?
Absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary
finally
is
Bournemouth
the former
fucking
Arsenal
settle
and
for
England
me.
fullback Lee Dixon.
Anyway,
And we have more live
Denizlispor
action from the pre-season second group
kicking
stage.
it off.
This really should
In our
be a
second
belter of a
pre-season
game,
game,
Lee.
our first one started off well, and we're just going to say went downhill. We're not going to comment any more on what happened because it doesn't need to be commented on. We're just going to say it started well and then went downhill.
Stefan Mugosha.
Basically, I just want a better result.
Sacco.
I guess a point would be good. You know what, actually, if we lose all 3 matches, we don't have to play any more with this team till the start of the season. And hopefully I'll be gone by then. You know what, honestly, lose. Play like shit, please. Let them through, yes, let them through. Oh, that's when they defend, of course.
Radosław Murawski. Real danger.
When I don't want them to defend, they'll defend. Really the best defenders on the planet.
Wins the ball.
Apparently the Turkish side complaining about penalty there. Sacco getting 2 goals in the previous match. What's it like to score goals? What's it like to have midfield and a strike partner that'll actually give you the ball for you to have an effort on goal? What does that feel like? Because I wouldn't know.
Can he get another 2 goals or even 3 in this game?
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Out of the way for another corner, I think. That was a header from Denizlispor then. I'm very concerned. I don't know who of our players headed it away, but it's gone for another corner. Regardless, to the Turkish side. It's easier to call them the Turkish side than try to pronounce their club name, so if I refer to the team as the Turkish side more than their actual club name, I apologise if you're a fan of them. Just your team name's hard to pronounce. Hornby's actually held onto something. I know it was deflected, but it's been slowed down to shit. But Hornby's actually done something. It's a miracle, to be honest.
Evans.
I'm in shock, realistically. A really good pass between the two players. This is enjoyable. Enjoyable football. And then he...
The opposition that time.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Unlucky.
Promising pass.
I don't remember which game it was. I don't know if it was last episode or a couple of episodes ago or when. But I always try to stay calm.
And pull back.
And try and relax.
Can they take the lead? And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game.
And it just didn't work out. I'm not even shocked. Defence, as per usual, all over the place.
Gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target.
I will never understand. I don't
It's in the
know.
back of the net.
I don't really know what's going on with defence, to be honest, because it always seems to commit. I don't control the defence in any way, and if I do, then I'm happy to fucking switch stuff up. But it literally commits 2 defenders to 1 player. I don't get why. I don't understand why that's happening. O'Connor there and Richards Everton decided to go to the same man, leaving a man free, which was obviously Segal, and he got his goal. But I don't understand why they're leaving the man free. I don't know why it's so easy for them to score.
Johnson.
I don't get it.
Definitely look as though they want to make
I'm
this
just
move
confused.
count. And he read it well.
And
He made it look simple, really.
I'll try to work it out. I'll try to work out the strategy behind it,
Adi Sacco.
if there's any.
Aysati.
I'm very honest with you guys.
Top class defending.
I won't be here to carry you guys all the time, you know.
Johnson.
Oh, I've actually lost that out somehow. I won't actually begin to tell you how, but probably because the other guy's more strength than me, which is actually a viable excuse, because I think my physicality needs improvement.
Sagal. Stefan Mugosha.
Here we go again, committing to. They looked like they were going to commit 2 players to
one
one
of these passes count?
of their attackers.
There's a slide rule pass.
Hornby, mate, you're right. You've actually saved the shot. Granted, it was probably easier to save than not save. But I mean, it is you, Hornby, so it could have been either way. Are we? What?
Well, that save by the goalkeeper just could have kept his team
what
in this
sort
game.
of defence
Brilliant.
is that?
Able to deal with the threat.
Right, that's fine. Oh, good. Good ball, okay.
Novak. And there to intervene.
Why? Just play it along the fucking floor. I don't understand. Another thing I don't understand. There's a lot of things I don't understand about FIFA, especially FIFA 21. It's really, I strongly believe this is worse than FIFA 20. Probably an unpopular opinion. A lot of people hate FIFA 20.
Just the tackle that was needed.
But I actually didn't mind it. I actually got used to it. I suppose it's just maybe it's just a case of getting used to this, but like, I've had it for 2 months and I'm still fucking annoyed with the gameplay. I've actually stopped playing Ultimate Team as much because I don't like the gameplay. I feel like I'm defending well and it just doesn't count for anything.
Untidy in possession.
Please, can I just get a ball along the floor and then can I run past the defender and actually have an attempt on goal instead of being fucking fed shit like that over the top, where obviously the defender's going to win it.
Might really be able to
and we're going to lose possession out of the situation. Like, wouldn't that make more sense? Try and keep possession.
Well, he read that brilliantly at the
I wouldn't be
back.
surprised if they did score there, to be honest. I'm not, like, nothing surprises me anymore with this team.
Well, the
Since we moved to
attack
Legendary,
promising
the
as it
back five
was,
have been a
scuppered
fucking
there.
nightmare. Midfield are just
Well,
giving
a
up, I
classic
think.
example of how to intercept.
And I've had a lot less chances. There's one thing I miss is having chances.
Evans.
Chances upon chances. I still have chances, just not as many.
Johnson.
Why are you passing that straight fucking...
So they had attacking momentum, but
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't request a sub right now.
not so.
They feed me the ball when I
Stefan
don't want it.
Mugosha.
And then when I do want it, they're oblivious to me even being alive. Maybe I should call for it more. Maybe that'll get my fucking teammates in gear
Patient
somewhere.
enough build-up. Can they carve
But
out a
it's
chance?
very rare that actually gets into the attacking
and on
third
he
where I
goes.
am. It's usually in this attacking third. And
Takes
my
it on.
defence
Will it come
have
back
problems
to
closing
haunt
it down.
them?
But
A golden
luckily, it
opportunity
hasn't resulted in the
squandered
second
lead.
there
What a chance. That was
for
the
the
game
Turkish
right
side.
there.
I think if it had just been a little bit to the right, there's no shot Hornby saving that because he's Hornby and also because it's near post. But I don't know, really. I don't really know what Bradford need. Maybe... I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I don't know what's going on with defence. They've gone from one of the best defences in League Two. I don't know, like, I think I was from the midfielder who's just run away from it, really, but I don't know if they need a new defence or if they just need me to put the difficulty back down or what. I don't really know. I haven't fucked with any of the sliders either. This is just basic sliders, which concerns me a little bit more. Because my defence are playing like they don't know what they're doing.
Well, getting
Hornby
away.
may
Superb
actually be
save.
proving himself a little bit here. I've got to give him a bit of credit for saving that one. That was a powerful one. It might be my item, I don't know. That should have been blocked. Hold on, let's go. I think I just went through Richard Everton's foot. You know what, whatever. FIFA... Don't ever say that FIFA is a
And
full,
firing
like,
it into the area.
completely made
Oh, a
game, really.
tremendous block.
Because it isn't ever.
Oh, great block.
Why am I so far away? I know it's because I'm ready, like, to counter-attack him, but if the ball doesn't make it to me... The ball doesn't make it to me on a regular day. What's the fucking odds of it getting it to me from the corner?
Tremendously strong in the tackle.
Alright, we're about to break.
Managers will now deliver their
It's half
half-time
time.
team talks. We're at the end
I've
of
done absolutely
45
nothing in this
minutes
game, contributed
game.
nothing.
You've
I've
certainly
not
got
been
to
able
give
to
this man high
contribute
marks
anything
for his
really,
work
so
up to this point,
not
Lee.
surprised.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's
The guy
looked
was the
very,
only
very
goal of the
lively
game.
as well.
Denizlispor leading Bradford say. To be honest, I don't even think we've had a shot. Could be wrong. 1-0 to Kalmar over Kayserispor. 1-0 to Wisla Plock over Gastepe, and 0-0 between Duisburg and Turk Gücü. I really don't think we've had a shot yet. No comments yet from the manager. He'll comment on my thing as I go through the match. I don't feel like I've actually done anything yet. And yeah, it kind of reflects on the stats how much nothing we've done really. 8 shots, 4 on target, 75% possession for Denizlispor. 0 shots, 0 on target, 25% possession for ourselves. We've made more tackles. We're just losing the possession because my players can't pass. I bet if I go through all the performance things here now, there'll be a lot of players who've got fucking shit passing. Hornby's conceded, but he has actually done quite well. Complete 3 passes. Okay, O'Connor hasn't failed a pass yet. Other O'Connor has. Staunton has. Nordley has. Okay, so there's a lot less passes failed than I thought there would be. But we still are losing the ball too easily, and I don't get why.
The two teams have switched around and are ready
what?
now for the second half.
My midfielders just moved out of the way. Okay, so they wanted me to fail a pass there. They wanted me. They knew my position, like passing accuracy there was perfect, and they want me to fail it because I just played that straight to the midfielder. It was run off, but I try and play it to him again, and he goes behind the defender. And this is probably where I go for a second. I just can't wait to get out of here.
Oh, tremendous block.
I need an English club to come in and fucking save me. I don't know if Sheffield United are in the Championship.
And the
They're coming for me,
counter-attack
but I
is
hope
on.
they are.
Options available.
I don't know if I want to play Premier League yet.
Defenders need to cover.
But it's the same scenario as the Valencia move. I don't really want to play against Van Dijk and all that yet.
And able to close down the shots.
Van Dijk, Gomez, Laporte, all those kind of big names. Especially Harry Maguire, you know. I don't
Neven
understand.
Subotic.
Because he'd be
Stefan
shit,
Mugosha.
usually. But then when I play against him, he'll be the best defender in the world.
And a throw-in it's going to be.
Substitution here, and it is going to be for ourselves. Pritchard coming up for Cook. The goal scorer from last game, for some reason, didn't start this game. I don't know what the tactical genius is behind that, but I don't think the manager even is a tactical genius, so probably figures out. What is that? I can't play for this shit club anymore. We're literally creating nothing. I get nothing in these matches. I don't get a shot. I don't even get the possession anymore.
Stefan Mugosha.
By the time I got 4 or 5 shots per game, I'm usually burying them. And that was even the legendary. For some reason, we declined at the end of last season, and the declines just continued into this pre-season. We're committing 3 defenders to 1 player.
High quality defending.
And we still haven't got it away yet. And dare I say it, it's going to be 2-0 here.
And still looking for space.
It's not like, I don't even have a problem with the keeper anymore. It's just the defence having a lack of brain cells. I think it's probably like combined 3 brain cells between the back 5. I don't know why Hassan has gone. He's one of my favourite players, actually, out of last season's team. I don't know why I've not signed anyone to replace him. Sakura, I think, is like 56 rated or something. There's no shot that Bradford 65 unless I leave, I think. Staunton coming off a long ridge. I didn't see the Denizlispor. There we go. Isati coming off for Niaz.
Half an hour remaining then. Cook. Clattered away.
Done the best I can there with what I got given. I actually have to stay quiet, try and concentrate, because they literally commit 3 men to me. They commit 3 men to a person and they get the ball with no problem. I do it and my players just suddenly lose all focus and brains.
Running with the ball confidently.
I don't want to be negative Nancy there, but I thought it was going to be 2-0. If they hadn't done such a heavy pass there, it probably would have been. I just want to say as well, I haven't had a shot this game yet.
They will now make use of their substitute.
I'm just fully tempted to run through and try and score myself. As Aksungur coming off. Varela coming on. I apologise for any mispronunciation. They're very difficult names to pronounce and my brain is not big.
That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And taking it away.
Well, if that was for me, then you can fuck yourself. If that was for the midfielder, then that probably wasn't as bad.
And that was a very fine read.
Thoughts on playing it through to me, Novak. Maybe, you know, playing it to a striker who's in space rather than a left wing back who isn't. No? Thoughts on that?
Recep Niaz. Well, he's given us away.
It'd be good to get a chance from open play. The only chance we've had so far this episode is a corner, and the header was way off target, and granted that was my own fault, but at the same time, if that's the only service I'm getting, what can I do?
Opportunity. And the challenge,
great tackle.
crisp and clean.
We could get a draw from this, you know.
Racing forward, trying to catch them out.
Oh yeah, just stand in the middle of the pitch. We're not attacking with any urgency or anything. Hold on, lads.
And a decent delivery.
It was actually quite a good delivery. I can't say decent delivery and be sarcastic about it. But it was straight out defender as well. If I was in that position, if I hadn't moved forward a bit further, if it locked on maybe, that would have been nice, but I have to not have a lock on there. Let me guess, this is ready to get second. Oh, what a tackle. They're going to, yep, I knew that. Was gonna happen. I knew the crowd was going to be like, penalty, you would come. It wasn't.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Cook.
There's literally no urgency in this team at all.
Johnson. Well, pass
But
after
it's just
pass,
like
maybe they can chisel an
I'm falling
opportunity.
asleep trying to attack here. Ref?
Smart defending.
What's being released the ball? So he didn't get the fucking ball.
And winning it back.
Whatever. Cool. No, fine. Sure. Right. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't release the
Do
ball.
they have it in them to level this?
Go ahead and get past the defense if I wanted to. Got someone fucking back.
Dangerous looking attack.
This is the first we've been all game, and it's just what is the need for that?
A very good looking move, but alas, no end product.
Let's just lift it
And the
around
counter
like
looks
5
on
or 6
here,
of their players
options
for absolutely no reason. He's on the floor, I
Time
can
for a
probably turn my
change,
man and try and take a shot on, but no, that's too easy. Sacco coming off with the save. I think we're going to lose here. It's going to be a narrow loss, but when I literally can't get anything, I don't know what you expect. Like, I literally can't.
O'Connor.
Anymore. Even if it isn't
Inside
an
the
English
final
team that comes through the
5
next
minutes
offer, I
now.
might just accept it anyway, just to get out of this fucking hellhole. And for once, I don't think I'm even talking about our city. I'm talking about the club.
Mathieu Dosevi.
Offensive, I'm losing Bradford. I used to look near
Lost
there.
possession.
Not as bad as people say. 33 to me. Nice.
Down by a goal.
I don't really know what I can do
This
though.
could
That's the
be
only
the
thing.
final opportunity to snatch something.
Lay off there, I guess.
Will he play it in?
Go on.
Opportunity here.
You
It had an
fucking failure of a
invitation
human being.
attached, but he
Don't
couldn't
clap him
avail
for that.
himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Does that cook again? That should have been the equaliser. That should have been it. We should have got back into this game with that. But of course, it isn't, and it didn't get us back in. What even is my rating? Well, I guess we'll see after the substitution. One of the most pointless ones we'll ever see. Ngosha coming off for Masanovic. And Tillemon in goal. I didn't know Pantilimon was in goal.
And we will have a couple of additional
Foreign
minutes
Premier
at
League
the end
Pantilimon.
here.
That's interesting.
Well, on the attack,
We saw
hunting
some
for a
thoughts
late
on the two.
equaliser here.
Thoughts? There we go.
Johnson
Lay it off. They are closing us down quite well. Give them credit.
still looking for
course.
space.
Let's just play to the guy who's
He's gone
offside. What a
offside.
fucking play in the last minute to try to equalise. I honestly don't know what to tell you. I don't have. I've got a 6.7. Probably because I've lost the ball so much. Whatever. I've also got my controller down.
And
There's no
that
point.
is that. Well, a tale of woe
Well, we're out of the fucking tournament, I think.
as far as the
We've still got to play the
visitors
last
are
group match
concerned
if I'm still here for it.
Yeah,
But
certainly not
I think
their
we're out
best
of tournament.
performance, was it? Just a little off the pace for me today. It's obviously a disappointment.
I know I said I wanted to lose just so we could get out of the tournament, but I was joking. I actually want to be able, as a striker, maybe have an attempt on goal, maybe have my team provide some sort of opportunity for me to, try and score.
No more so when he grabbed that goal. He never
I know that maybe a
disappoints me when I
bit
watch
too
him.
much to ask.
He's
I understand
just
that.
too good,
I understand as a striker, I shouldn't be asking for shots on goal. It's a bit ridiculous, really. I don't know what came over me there for a second. I'm sorry. Oh, this team actually pisses me off, especially the back five. 50 matches completed. Yay. We're getting a load of accomplishments here. We'll let them finish out. So got no shots on target or off target because we didn't shoot, because we couldn't shoot. 12 short passes and 1 medium pass completed, failed 2 short passes and 1 medium pass, 2 key passes, which led to absolutely nothing because our team don't know how to take advantage of key passes. 1 out of position, lost position 5 times, 1 2 headers. I'm pretty sure we had a better performance in the first match and somehow got a lower rating. Oh, whatever. This game just is unbalanced. Playing as an attacker is about more than scoring goals. It's about keeping possession in the final third. Something that needs improvement. How about you tell the rest of my team that? Short passes is very successful. Your sideways distribution stood out today and helped us control possession. Oh yeah, it really helped with our 35% possession and our 0 shots on target. 9 shots forward target for Denizlispor with 65 I should say, percent possession. 2 shots 0 on target for us with 35% possession. Absolutely devastatingly bad for us today. Man of the match was another defender who, honestly, I don't know how the defenders are getting the man of the matches. Maybe because they're involved in the play the most, I guess. Fucking attackers can't do anything because they don't get involved. But anyway, 7.8 for O'Connor was the best rating. Hornby actually did okay today. I can't be mad at him too much. 8.4 though for Magusha was the rating that got the man of the match award. The goal scorer, what did the goal scorer get? I can't see. Oh, 7.5 for Segal, the only scorer of the match. Not how he only got 7.5. Maybe because he just scored and did nothing else. I don't know. But moving on from that as well. Those are the other results. I think we're out of the tournament, to be honest, and I couldn't be happier. If I can get a move off before this last game, that would be wonderful, you know. Right, let's see, what have we got? Sheffield United. This all depends on if they're in the Premier League. I'm not being picky, but with good reason, you know? If they're in the Championship, I'm signing for them. If they're not, I'm not. They are. All right, we're out of here. We're packing our bags and we're fucking off. I've had enough of this club to last me a lifetime. Get me out of here. I might still have to fucking play the last game. I don't know. But I am moving. I am gone. Don't. Thank God. Brighton, if you'd come in for me, mate, I probably would have signed for you. But you didn't. Welcome. I hope you settle in quickly. Welcome to the football club. I hope you settle in quickly and enjoy your time here. Attached via the link below, you'll find a summary detailing exactly what we expect from you this season. So, they want me to be shit. Got it. No, I'm joking. 7.7 match rating or better. We'll see on that one. Set up a minimum of 6 goals for the team. I could probably do that. Expect me to score only 5 goals. Okay, we'll exceed that hopefully. I really hope. I beg we'll exceed that. It depends how much game time I actually get, to be honest. I should be one of the higher rate players here though, I guess. But I don't know, I guess we'll see. Maintain the less 21% shots to goals conversion rate. Holy fuck, it feels... I just feel like relief going through my body. I have never been happier to be at a new club. I guess we're not in the pre-season, obviously, because we couldn't travel with them as we joined halfway through it. Oh my god, am I happy. Let's take a look at the squad then. They've probably got the main squad that they still had. Who is, like... Am I the highest rated player here? I'm almost, you know. Only a couple higher than me. Sanderberg is still here. Or Sanderberg. I don't know how they managed to keep him after being relegated. It might not though. I don't know. Might have moved on. Baldock, Stevens, McGinn. They got McGinn? Fair enough. Never heard of this guy, but he probably will be my strike partner or strike rival, I guess. I don't know. Ramsdale in the club. I don't know if Bert McBurney will be out on loan at Torino this season, or if he was out last season, he's still yet to come back. Or Yorke as well. Could be another competitor, I should say. Musset as well. Who else? McGoldrick, Guidetti, Brewster. I don't honestly know why they've signed me. They've got so many fucking strikers. Actually, let's take a striker count here. I think it said, yeah, 12 actually. I don't need to take a striker count. It's so good it says in the top right. I don't know why I'm going to count anyway, but I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Why is there 12 strikers? How the fuck am I going to get a look in? The best thing as well is, like, we'll go to the news stories, and it'll say, yeah, the crucial Segal goal sells Bradford's defeat. I don't need to give a shit about that anymore, because I'm not part of that club. Theo Johnson signs for Sheffield United. Wait, what? Hold on, what's this? Oh yeah, because I declined Valencia. I wanted to stay in England, that's why I did that. Bradford City have announced the transfer of Theo Johnson to Sheffield United. The 17-year-old striker has agreed a £27.8 million move. A, how does Sheffield United have that much money after being relegated? B, I wonder what Bradford are going to do with that money. Anyway, let's see the Nigeria-born man join his new club immediately. Bradford City's manager has assured supporters he will seek a commitment from his chairman to plough profits from the sale of Theo Johnson back into the squad. He's like, I hope they do survive League One, but I don't think they will. If I'm being real, the state of how they've fucking played. No problem with signing with a new club, is it resets everything in terms of training. And it looks like training isn't that overpowered this year because my stats aren't going up at all from training, really. Even my defending stats really aren't going up. Am I 78 rated? Sorry, how has my my value gone down? I'm not 78 rated yet as well, just for answering that question for myself. But no, how's my value gone down? We'll never know. We'll never know. It doesn't make any sense. Make no sense. But I think that's the end of the gameplay portion for this episode. Because obviously we can't be in pre-season. I don't know what else is going to occur. Okay, so these are the objectives for when we start off. Aston Villa are down in the Championship too. Fair enough. Expect a minimum average rating of 8. Wants me to score a goal, maintain a goal conversion rate of 22%, and expects me to get at least 1 assist. The thing is, everything should be fine except possibly a rating thing. It depends on how... I don't know how I adjust, I guess. I'm going to stop this immediately as well to put some more training on. But I don't know how this is going to go. It's going to be an interesting one anyway. It's going to be an intriguing season. If I keep training like this, I'm never going to go up in any stats. I can't really do anything about it because I'm not doing the fucking drills. They're just annoying. It's not even worth them for that much growth. Anyway, continue on. Yeah, it's going to be another short episode today. I thought we might get a little longer one, but... Hold on a minute. We're getting an unveiling. I realised we're getting an unveiling. Where's my unveiling story thing? Get started at Sheffield United. Did I read this one? Oh, here it is. The signing of 17-year-old Theo Johnson has just been announced in a press release from Sheffield United. Wilder had this to say about his new addition. This is exactly what the club needs, someone fresh and new in the mix. I'm sure it'll be a great addition to an already brilliant squad. It's widely felt that a new striker is just what Sheffield United needed. Really? They have 12! And no doubt hopes will be high that Theo Johnson can make a real name for himself. Now, I beg I get some playtime. If there's 12 strikers, I might fuck myself here, to be honest. This might have gone belly up in terms of me actually getting the playtime. Because realistically, if there's 12 strikers at a club, you're not going to get a lot of playtime. Yeah, it's going to be another short episode. And we'll kick it off good and proper next time. But we'll kick it off very soon in the league. I forgot it was August the 1st that it started. But we do start against Stoke. Do we start the match? We're going to get to see the objectives again here. I already know them. Am I playing? I am. Alright. So it looks like it's going to be Nsame and myself who are going to be the strike partnership, which could be interesting. I low-key want to play this game just to get a feel for the championship. But I'm going to leave it here. I know I've not done a lot this episode, and I apologise for that. Especially since I've uploaded in 4 days. But I can't say I promise because I'll probably end up going about... I probably won't promise, I don't know. But I'm hoping I'll try my best to get the next episode uploaded tomorrow. And then maybe another one on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day, there won't be one, because it's Christmas Day, and that's not surprising, really. But I will try and get them as often as I can after Christmas. There's going to be a lockdown again for 3 more weeks in the UK, so it's not like I'm going to have a lot to, do otherwise. some teams have played their first game. Oxford, being promoted to League One, have not had the best of starts. Birmingham, neither. Preston and Cardiff also losing. But on the winning end of the purse, we've got Watford, who could have signed us, but didn't. We've got Brighton, who also could have signed us, but didn't. I say Watford could have signed us, but didn't. We didn't get back to them. Millwall starting off strong, and so Middlesbrough. Bournemouth, Brentford, Derby, Norwich, Forest, Rotherham, Sheffield Wednesday, Wycombe, all drawing. We will start our campaign against Stoke, as you know. That will be next episode, though. There's no point in really going over my accomplishments or my overall thing on Squad Hub, my squad report thing or anything. There's not really any point, is there? I might as well look at my career and see what we accomplished at Bradford say before we left. Obviously, we last season we finished first in League 2, average rating 8.9, won the League 2, couldn't get anywhere in the FA Cup, couldn't get anywhere in the Carabao Cup, got quarterfinals in the EFL Trophy, or Papa John's Trophy, whatever you'll call it. 23 man of the matches, 11 team of the weeks, 3 player of the months, didn't get player of the year. I still don't. We did get player of the year. Didn't we? Or am I tripping? I have no idea. Anyway, 31 wins, 4 draws, 11 losses, 55 goals, 25 assists. Very strong start to this career mode. We played 1 game before we left, or well, it hasn't registered as playing any, but we played 1 game before we left. Or 2 games actually, I should say. Yeah, we moved to Sheffield United. I don't know what Sheffield United's goal as a club is. I don't know if I could see that anywhere. I'm assuming it'll be trying to get promotion or at least playoffs or something, that kind of area. This is going to be a lot more of a challenge now, especially as it's on Legendary, but I'm happy to be at a new club. I'm really happy. We'll take the undershirt off as well now, I think. And we'll put it back on for the winter. But, am I on the right, like, is my brain on? Am I on the right thing? I don't even know. How do I get the... Oh, sleeves. Oh, my brain isn't on. Nice, love it. There we go. Okay, so we will start our journey with Sheffield United next time. Just hold on. I'm just going to zoom in on them so I can get a thumbnail for future episodes. There was a way you can zoom in on them, and it showed most of the body. I can't remember how it was. Something to do. I think it might be something to do with socks. No, it wasn't. Hold on. I'll try to find a way to get the thumbnail for future episodes, because I got one for Bradford. I think it was this actually. But yeah, I'll take a screenshot of this, and well, obviously the thing on the right, I won't take a screenshot of the whole menu because it's glove menu, but I'll take the thing on the right, I should say the player on the right, I'll take a screenshot of him, and we will start our next part of our journey with Sheffield United. But that'll be next time. I'm sorry it's a short episode once again, but the episodes are coming hopefully thick and fast, hopefully longer as well. I should factor in cup games as well along the line, so it should be 4 games unless there's a cup game, which there is. We'll be taking on Stoke, Bournemouth, Lincoln, Aston Villa, and then Birmingham for technically it's episode 1, but we'll call it episode 2 of season 2. And then we've got Millwall, Charlton, Rotherham, Oxford. It doesn't get any easier, and then so on and so forth. All the way to the end of the season. And we'll finish off against Birmingham on the 14th of May. I might have made a mistake here. It might actually have been Brighton we're playing earlier, not Millwall. No, it is Millwall. And then Brighton's down here. My brain is not working at full capacity. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Player Career Mode. Once again, I apologise for it being a short episode, but I just don't feel right starting off the season in this episode. It should be separated and we should be able to start our season. But that is going to be the end of it. Like I said, I've said it 3 times now, it's going to be the end of it. I should just let the episode end and let you guys get on with your day. But my brain is not letting me do that for some reason. But I'm going to stay quiet. I'm going to shut up. And I'll see you next time when we kick off in the Championship.